So you're walking out of your intellectual property class one day, but you suddenly feel sick, so you head straight to the doctor's. The doctor tells you that you have a nasty superbug you picked up when you were traveling over the summer holidays. But don't worry, the doctor sends you to the pharmacy to get some prescription drugs that have just been developed by an Australian pharmaceutical company to kill the new bug. You are as good as new before next week's intellectual property workshop. The happy ending to this situation relies heavily on the extra term of protection for pharmaceutical patents and the policy behind this extension. This will be the topic of today's video. So first, what is a patent? A patent is a grant by the government of the exclusive right to exploit an invention throughout the patent territory for the duration of the patent. In order for a pharmaceutical substance to be patented, it must be approved by the Australian Register of Therapeutic Goods. Under the Australia-United States Free Trade Agreement, Australia is required to make available an extension to a patent term for pharmaceutical substances. The reason pharmaceutical patents have an option for an extension and standard patents don't is because pharmaceutical substances have to be approved by the ATG, and this can cause delays to the start of the patent. The extension is to compensate for this delay. Under Section 7T of the Patents Act, a company may apply for an up to 5-year extension on pharmaceutical patents if it satisfies the relevant subsections. Under the relevant subsections, the substance must be disclosed in the original patent and fall within the scope of that patent. It can be produced using recombinant DNA technology if it is fully disclosed and also within the scope. The substance must be in the Australian Register of Therapeutic Goods. There must be a period of at least 5 years between the period beginning on the date of the patent and the first approval date. The patent must also not have been extended previously. The other sections in Part 3 of the Patent Act establishes the rest of the elements in regard to the application of extension, such as the form and timing of the application, the acceptance or refusal of the application, and the rights of the patentee if the extension is granted after the patent expires. Article 17.9, Section 8 of the Australia-United States Free Trade Agreement states that Australia is obliged to adjust the patent term to compensate unreasonable delays in approval for each substance. Patents promote innovation as they provide the investor with a way to recoup the initial financial outlay. The extension on pharmaceutical patents ensures that companies are not at an economic loss during the delay of approval. The extension, therefore, is another way patent law incentivizes innovation and research development. So enjoy your next trip worry-free thanks to IP law.